What's happening, y'all? Jabari Long, the real estate expert with Cash Flow Detroit, here with Andrea Durham, and today we're talking about our credit repair program. Andrea has went through the program and seen some amazing results, and she's been so kind and willing to give a testimonial to tell the people of the world her experience. How you doing today, Andrea?
I'm fine. How are you, Jabari?
I'm doing fantastic. Better than I deserve, actually.
Okay.
I'm doing great. People have said the price we charge for repair is expensive. What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that is as far as the price. Um, well, if I have $10,000, $15,000 in credit cards, I got a repossession on my credit, and I got a foreclosure. $2,000 should be nothing. I'm not going to say nothing, but $2,000 is not a lot at all. If I got about $80,000 worth of credit debt on my credit report, because at the end of the day, I'd rather pay the $2,000 than pay the $80,000.
Mm, that's
Because
$78,000 in savings, ain't it?
right, exactly,
People love a
exactly,
good sale.
right. That's beyond a good sale, beyond a good sale. And then I think it's more so that at that time people may think that because when we hear like $2,000, that's a lot of money, but when you're investing something, when you're investing in yourself or doing something for yourself, it's not a lot of money. It's not at all. I mean, that's my personal opinion, but it's not a lot of money at all because compared to the results that you're going to get, oh, they're going to be beyond. I mean, just beyond the stars and the moon for my, my personal experience. So at the end of the day, I think it's well worth it. It's well worth it.
So, what do you? How do you feel about people paying that type of money to somebody they don't know directly? Right. You and I have been knowing each other for several number of years, but some of the people that could really benefit greatly from this program, whether it's husband and wife combos or business partners looking to grow their business, they don't know Jabari Long, they don't know Cash Flow Detroit directly. So, what do you say about individuals who may be leery because they don't have that personal relationship with that person that can actually, produce those results?
Well, okay, I'm the average person. When I look on Google or when I'm trying to order something off Amazon, I look at their reviews. I mean, you can ask around, you can look on the page, look at the different reviews, and to be honest with you, you can just call and have a conversation with the people. A lot of times, if you have a conversation with someone, which is what honestly we are getting away from is having conversations with people. Everybody want to text and stuff nowadays, but I'm kind of old school. I like to sit and talk on the phone to you. So if I'm talking to you and I get a good feeling or a good vibe from you, then 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna kind of listen to what you have to say, and I'm gonna go with it. But there's nothing wrong with asking around and finding out, well, have you dealt with this person? How is your business practice? Or things like that. I think that people they can do things like that because I mean, like I said, when we look on Amazon, we looking at reviews or before we order stuff off of Amazon, so it should be the same.
Right. We definitely don't know those people.
We don't know those, and they over in another country.
Right. Tell us, Andrea, what was your main reason for getting your credit repaired? Like, what was the driving factor? What motivated you to do it?
I decided that I need to get my credit repaired because I'm a business owner for one, and then for two, I want to purchase a home. And three, it's kind of really embarrassing. I'm too old not to have my credit together. I'm not going to say my age, but I'm too old not to have my credit together. At the end of the day, um, I started to realize that there's things that I want in life, and my credit was holding me back from getting them. As far as my business, I want to expand my business and get a line of credit and stuff for my business, so I can have. If I don't have any cash on hand, I can always use my credit to fall back on to help me with my business. But I want to get my credit together, so like I said, to purchase a home and to get my kids in the credit game early, because I don't want them to be like me, waiting to have and wait till I'm in my 40s to try to get my credit together. I want to get them together now and teach them about credit and the value of credit while they're young, so they won't mess it up like I messed mine up when I was young trying to get a T-shirt from Fair State University. That's how my credit got jacked up.
So that's powerful. I'm gonna spend a moment just to chime in on that because I think that as we move up in age, right, our kids do the same, and a lot of people in my peer group and your peer group have adult children, right, and the benefits of having adult children that they have credit, they can sign, if they're over 18, they can buy things on credit, and if we teach them how to have perfect credit, how to borrow, and how to leverage, then they're just that much further in life with regards to understanding the credit game. America largely is built upon credit. That's why everywhere that you go, they're always trying to give you a discount if you apply for some form of credit because they want to get you on the hook. So understanding the game of the country that we live in is very important. And being able to utilize our children to leverage and be able to do things is a very powerful tool. Some of our counterparts do that all the time. They make sure when their children turn 18, they have 750, 800 scores because they've added them to credit accounts at a young age and allowed those credit scores to build. And then not only do they arm them with good credit, they teach them, they educate them how to use it so that they can maintain those credit accounts. So it's very important. I work with a lot of clients, and depending on their situation, they may be further away from buying or getting what they want than their children are. And sometimes they're a little uneasy about, sending that child to the mortgage company to buy the house or to the auto dealership to buy the car. And really the child is in a much better financial position from a credit standpoint than the parents are at that particular time. So I definitely don't want to encourage irresponsible behavior, but I always want to encourage leverage and utilizing our resources in our circle to get the things we want at the right price and at the right rates that we want. What impact, Andrea, does having good credit have on your business?
It has a major impact on my business because at the end of the day, like I had said it before, a lot of times if as a business owner, we may not have like a lot of cash on hand, but if you have good credit, you can walk into the bank and get a line of credit. Because as a business owner, we all know emergencies come up and things happen. Like you said, unforeseen things come up. Something is always going on, and we may not have the cash on hand, but you can go into the bank and get a line of credit, and they will sit down and talk to you instead of just shooing you out the door and say, okay, well, get back with us once you get this off your credit report, come back next year. No, they will sit down and have a conversation with you, and they will talk to you and help you, do whatever you need to do for your business. So to me, it's very important as a business owner to have good credit.
Would you recommend, or what would you say about myself, Jabari Long, Cashflow Detroit, and our credit repair program? What would you say if somebody asked you, how is it? Do you recommend it? What would you say?
I'm going to say this. A lot of times, as Black people, we look for a quick fix, and everything is not a quick fix. It's not going to happen in 2 days. It's not going to happen in 2 weeks. Everything is a process, but it will get done. And I will say that Jabari says everything. Jabari does everything that he says he's going to do, and he has phenomenal services. And like Attorney Kyle Collins used to say, he is good.
Thank you, Andrea. We appreciate you taking out the time to educate and inform our viewers.